Okay, guys, so you've been wondering how my setup goes for the Intex Mariner 4. We're gonna do that one today. Look out for the other video for the excursion later. So we're gonna start with my floorboard. Basically, it's a 1/4 inch. I went with a 1/4 inch so it could be light. Piece of ply, and I coated it with, believe it or not, antifreeze. Antifreeze basically gives it like that oily type of wetness to it, and I guess it seals it and prevents it from rotting. All right, so with this set, I have my floorboard. Had this carpet already from my RV, so I had it. I didn't even have to spend any money for it. I just bought a piece of ply. This came off the excursion. Bolted it down there and then I have the swivel mount, which is loose. I got these rods right here from Home Depot or Lowe's, I think, and they're for plumbing, I guess. Yeah, I'm missing a bolt right there. I could put Loctite on these. Actually, I have plenty of bolts I could put back on there, but this piping came from Amazon, and I'll put a link. I basically searched this out, and they basically use these for like rustic plumbing shelving. And so if you were interested, you could probably start from there in your search term. This is the floorboard that comes with the boat. It has these plastic panels that go about a good 1.5 inches apart. And to reinforce that, it sits under my floorboard. With these rods, they are the same ones for that. And so I just cut them to size, and they go with this swivel mount that comes with from Amazon. Or I'm sorry, not with the boat, but you have to buy this separate. They sell all of these swivel mounts separate. I haven't actually built the second mount for the second boat yet, so that's why this rod is still here. And so this is all 1.25 of that rod to build this setup. And so I'm gonna put it together now, and you guys will basically see how it's done. Advice from me to you is to get the pool noodles. I ride with kids, so I did lose one of my paddles. you basically tie it in like that, and then they hook into the boat. I weigh 200 pounds or more, so my weight will hold the engine up. As you can see in the videos that I've posted. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten those up, and then I'll put the motor on for you guys so you can see the complete set. So with a cooler inside, battery pack, sometimes I bring my electric trolling motor, just in case. But I do find that Chinese motor to be, adequate. It fires up every time, no problem. I did change the spark plug, the exhaust, obviously. And I'm working on trying to find out how to get a carburetor for this thing now. If you guys got any information on it, it's basically a 4-stroke. And that's the name of it because it doesn't say anything else. China. If you know anything about that, let me know if I can upgrade to a pod filter. Right here, put a piece of the old paddle that I had. Just cut the old grip that was on there off. And I'm now into the plastic housing that holds the throttle without reaching back because it ended right about here. It's very, very short on this motor. So if you see this one on Amazon, try to go around it if you can, just based on that issue there. As you can see, this acts as a barrier for the boat and the rod itself. Keeping it cushioned, I mean, nothing's gonna rip it to this. I'm thinking about modifying this, putting some of that foam down here just to give this a bit more of a barrier from the boat. So if you don't like this floor plan, obviously I put together this thing from scrap pieces from another boat. What you could do is build one complete slab going across, and that will give you one complete floor. My floor is about 77 inches, and the total is about 95 inches, so now keep you right off the edge. Sorry for the fan, guys. Mosquitoes got in here, so I was just trying to keep them down. That's my store box / bench, and a buddy of mine broke. It's holding up though, but this basically acts as a tray. And so I keep supplies in here, anchor, maybe food and snacks. You can see it doesn't take that long. I would say it took about 20 minutes to complete. If you were by yourself, then obviously it'll take longer. But 2 people could do it in about 20 minutes. And you guys will be off in the morning and start fishing. So on Amazon, it's $364 for the Intex Mariner 4. And it's $280 for, I think, or something, for the 3. I got the 4 because I have a 4-person family. If I were you, I'd get the 4 regardless, just so you would allow yourself to have the option of space. You possibly could get more speed with a 3. It's depending on your liking and what you plan to do with this thing. I'm just using it to troll around the intercoastal or the local rivers with the family. Kind of want to stay out of the way of bigger boats when they're coming by. You're low to the water and they're going to bring waves. And this engine is a little underpowered. If I were you, I would go, first of all, with a bigger size engine. This is a 50cc Chinese engine. I would go with a real brand of engine and be able to pick up more speed. Obviously, this thing can take it. Excursion, not so much. It doesn't even have this thick rubber barrier that's on the side, and that basically protects it from the mount. Handles, so you can be able to ferry it back and forth. Excursion does not. The Excursion is obviously longer. Board for it over there, and I obviously went short, same as I did here. And that thing is, it's about 10 feet. This is, I don't know, less. So it says it could take up to a 3 horsepower engine. Not really interested in the solar anymore, so I might adapt that to the Excursion. This little tiny engine right here now, and then obviously get something that this Intex Mariner 4 can handle.